game and the task ahead. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game after somebody, it would be Manu Ginobili. He was never the most athletic, but he could pass, he could score, and he was just so unpredictable. Not a bad role model for D-Lo. Kevin?
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Bogdanovic, Conley out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Clarkson in at the 3 slot. And for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Now here's Anderson. Edwards looking it over. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Sexton against Edwards. Here's Sexton. He had 15 points last outing. Conley against Russell. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Henderson. It's deflected.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good stride.
Conley against Russell. Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Gobert down low. Markkanen on him. He gets that one.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now here's Conley. Clarkson on the wing. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first-team All-Rookie and continues to develop.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good. Clarkson. You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season. But for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and the attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player, I think those are critically important early in the season.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Gobert, he's off on that one. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Anderson against Clarkson.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Up top, Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Conley against Russell. Conley kicks to Clarkson. That's a 2 from Sexton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Now here's Gobert. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And there's the pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. The statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Good on both. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Over Russell. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus. Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And here is Conley. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Sexton for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Edwards finds Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got his second basket.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Now, here's Sexton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Russell against Conley. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Clarkson against Anderson. Now, here is Russell. Not a lot of room. Towns wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got 7 points.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Noel, he's checked in for Anderson. Markkanen trying to break loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Noel. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Noel. And here's Towns from deep. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They lead by 7. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Here's Sexton. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Bogdanovich against Towns. Here's Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Prince is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. And Sexton drops them both. Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Noel. Passes it to McLaughlin. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's McLaughlin. He kicks to McDaniels. Clock at 4. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Minnesota in the lead. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Prince with it. Now the pass to Noel. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pit wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points last game out. They get it back. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. McDaniels with the ball. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Jazz trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. With the floater, and McLaughlin gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And the Jazz call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Tipped away. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves leading by 9. Austin McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. It's Prince on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Prince outside. 6 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
1:41 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. There's the dish to McDaniels. Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Minnesota leading by 7. Passes it to Noel. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now Clarkson, he has 6. Beasley outside. Vanderbilt finds Beasley. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Clarkson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. The pass to Noel. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Kicks to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 7-point differential. Offensive rebound. Reed. Misses from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Jazz trail by 7. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now, here's Sexton. Great D that time from Edwards. With the drive. That's tipped. Now here's Towns. He's covered closely. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Pass to Clarkson. Dishes to Conley. A putback, and it's Sexton on the follow. Sexton's got 6 points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Conley, the pass to Abaji. And the rejection by Towns. And that one, good. Abaji's got his first points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Towns. He's got 9, and the shot is good. 11 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes it to Anderson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
The pass to Sexton. Wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. That's now 8 points for Colin Sexton. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Edwards. And here's Anderson. Back to Edwards. Now here's Anderson. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and one at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Free throw, no good for Russell. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Down low, Markkanen, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Outside Russell. Edwards kicks to Anderson. And it's Russell in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Conley against Russell. Here's Sexton. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 7. Anderson finds Edwards. Out to Russell. Back to Towns. Tries again. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Sent away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Now here's Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Timberwolves have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he can't hit the second. Jazz trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Abaji, good D by Anderson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Russell passes to Reed. Over Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Jazz. Abaji's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Conley. Here's Sexton. Lays it up and banks it in. Sexton's got 10.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. To the wing right side. Trying to end the drought. Reed misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Edwards after Colin Sexton's miss. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Anderson can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 5. Conley scanning the floor. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Conley. And it's 6 points for Lauri Markkanen. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Taurean Prince comes in for Towns. McDaniels, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in for Edwards. Vanderbilt's checked in for Utah. Malik Beasley comes in for Michael Conley. Here's Noel. Shot clock at 5. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Russell finds Gobert inside. Prince, an easy 2 points on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Boy, nice strong finish that time by Taurean Prince.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Beasley misses in close.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here is Russell. Here's McDaniels. That one off the back iron and out.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
No good from Beasley. Minnesota leading by 5. Noel passes to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now, here's Sexton. 10 points for him. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Here's Noel. Covered by Beasley. Noel passes to McDaniels. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jazz trail by 7. Outside, Sexton. Bogdanovich finds Sexton. And here's Beasley. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Noel. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And one thing about Beasley, he can get you buckets in a hurry.
Well, you know, last year, Greg, he broke Minnesota's record for most threes in a game. When he's hot, he can light it up. Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Beasley drops both of them.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Jazz trail by 7. Outside, Sexton. Passes to Beasley. Lets it go with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Driving the lane, here's Horton Tucker. The Jazz again can't hit it. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's McDaniels, and he's good on the 3-ball. McDaniels got 11 points. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Beasley outside. Outside Clarkson to the wing on the left. The 3. And Malik Beasley good for 3. 5 points in the game.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And here is Prince after Malik Beasley made that last three-pointer. McDaniels up top. He's got 11. Releases from 15, and the shot falls short this time. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Thunder. And the pass to Beasley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Good job by Beasley finding a way to get to the strike.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Here's McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Horton Tucker. McDaniels defending. Horton Tucker. The pass to Clarkson. Here's Gay. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
24 seconds left now here in the second. Here's McLaughlin. Prince, right side. Shot clock at 6. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 10 points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Timberwolves lead by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy money, so missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, it should be fun.
And see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Minnesota out in front at the half. They have a 9-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
And over to Kenny now. Your take on the Jazz.
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Jazz trail by 9. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Markkanen is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Conley. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sexton in at the 2 spot. Now here's Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Markkanen. For the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Sexton. After the basket by Minnesota, he kicks it to Conley. Anderson against Clarkson. Good D by Anderson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Passes it to Anderson. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. Anderson's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now, here is Russell. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And so Russell hits them both. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bogdanovich wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Russell from long range. Offensive rebound. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Oh, the savvy veteran Conley driving inside and knowing how to angle his body to draw contact.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Minnesota leading by 15. Russell passes to Edwards. Now Anderson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. That one doesn't go. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley, the pass to Clarkson. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 10.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. The pass to Anderson. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns dishes to Anderson. From the arc. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Gobert gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now here's Conley. The dish to Bogdanovich. Sexton on the wing. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves on defense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Back to Sexton. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
The Jazz making a switch here. Timberwolves leading by 15. Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Sexton. Left side, Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
Here's Russell. Anderson outside. The kick out to Towns. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz trail by 15. Outside, Sexton. Markkanen passes to Conley. Back to Markkanen. Shoots the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Anderson wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Sexton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Anderson passes to Towns. Cans it from short range. Towns has got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now, here's Sexton. 12 points for him. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Utah calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Markkanen. Gay comes in for Colin Sexton. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Horton-Tucker. Fades. That one wide left.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Edwards. And it's Gay with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 14.
Hey, yo, right here.
And it's Gay at the elbow. Pass to Abaji to stop the drought. Drills it from outside. Abaji's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the three-pointer by Utah. Towns. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his sixth rebound on the night. To the middle, pulls up. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in for Towns. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Edwards. He's got 8. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. Poked loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. Here's Conley. He has 6. Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Minnesota leading by 9. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. To the paint. Ball stolen. And, oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The pass to McDaniels. He dishes it to Prince. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 7 rebounds in the game. Driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've been working things through the post tonight, flexing their strength on the block.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Beasley's checked in for the Jazz. Good on both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's Noel. Sinks the three-pointer. Noel's got 7 points.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Conley against Russell. Now Beasley. 6 points for him. Abaji. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Timberwolves leading by 7. Fires the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Pass to Clarkson. Vanderbilt with it. Got a hand on it.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Jazz trail by 10. Got a piece of it. Inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Vanderbilt's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Oftentimes, Clark, with Jared Vanderbilt, his impact isn't reflected in the box score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Kevin. He puts up solid rebounding numbers, but I think it's his defense, which is his greatest attribute. He's a lockdown defender, and he's a high-energy hustle guy who plays with a lot of edge and tenacity, and that has value on just about any team.
The first free throw is good.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Jazz trail by 10. To the inside. And stolen by Prince. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Passes it to Beasley. Back to Conley. Jazz passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt kicks to Beasley. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's 8 points for Malik Beasley. Here is Edwards. He's got 12. Outside, Russell. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Reed. And it's Utah with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Conley against Russell. Conley kicks to Clarkson. The pass to Beasley. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 6 rebounds now in the game. Noel. No good on the 3.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Reed with the block. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Prince. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Clarkson for 3. Misses. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here is Russell. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Markkanen passes to Sexton. Into the lane. And Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he could put that one down.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Kicks to Anderson. Back to Gobert. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Jazz trail by 13. Sexton attacking. The shot's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
The Timberwolves shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Anderson. Outside, Towns. Clock at 6. Outside, Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And that one misses. Clarkson, he's checked in for Beasley. He hits the second from the line. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Russell kicks to Anderson. Back to Russell. Launches a 3. And it's Utah with the rebound.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
from 13. Here's Towns. Goes up again. Gobert trying to get open. Anderson outside. Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Towns. 3 on the clock. And stolen by Sexton. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Gobert. From downtown. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Jazz trail by 8. Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Sexton. Back to Clarkson for 3. The shot, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Anderson outside. Sexton against Edwards. Back to Anderson. At the top of the key, Towns to end the cold streak.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. And there's the feed to Towns. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Bogdanovich goes in. It's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Russell against Clarkson. Russell looking around. Elbow shot. Here's Gobert. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Sexton. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Clarkson, good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Here is Russell after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Back to Anderson. He feeds it to Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
That free throw, no good.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson kicks to Conley. It's good from long range.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Edwards against Sexton. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot left block. Here's Gobert. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game. You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
You know, you look at Bogdanovich, and this guy is really outstanding at taking high percentage shots, and he's got what I call a natural scoring ability and mentality.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
He just came out and really took over the game, mainly due to how aggressive he was attacking the defense off the dribble. They had no answer for him, and he knew it.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Vanderbilt. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Lauri Markkanen. David, what's the update?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Jazz's head athletic trainer. He said he looked at the wrist, and fortunately, it looks like there's no significant damage. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Clarkson dishes to Bogdanovich, and the rejection by Towns. And he recovers it.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Shoots from 12. Anderson can't get it to go. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. 7-point differential. Sexton the pass to Clarkson. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. All going up court. Chalk up 2 there. And that's 17 points for Anthony Edwards.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Now, here's Sexton. Conley for 3. Anderson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game. Outside Edwards. passes to Anderson. Bogdanovich against Towns. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Is on Colin Sexton.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Both shots good from the stripe. Utah calls timeout. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Jazz trail by 8. Out to Conley, and stolen by Russell. Over Conley. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Sexton against Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Sexton. Dishes it to Clarkson. From outside, off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Foul. Out of frustration. Russell, as he often does, dictating the tempo.
2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
And so Russell hits them both. And here's Sexton. .156 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now the pass to Conley. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. Another miss by Utah.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Sexton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Anderson. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Misses the layup. Utah has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Sexton kicks to Conley. Outside, Sexton. Here's Markkanen. The shot off that time. Good D by Anderson. Back to Russell. Fires, high post. They get the rebound. And the basket by Gobert.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
They need this. Gobert with the block. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so Russell hits them both. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Haskell with the steal. Outside, Russell. Passes it to Ellaby. Back to Russell. There's the pass to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.